Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Vince Velasquez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Leading off tonight for Miami, second baseman, number 9.
First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, you got to stay positive, Matt. I mean, you look at the fact they won their last game and they broke a losing streak. So maybe that win puts them on a winning streak. I'm staying positive here.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera's there. 1 away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of the shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
In is Christian Yelich. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. 7 hits in 15 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 33 on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
0-1. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hard ground ball to third. Franco has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Batting fifth.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, it's been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
In now, Justin Bour, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play, with, my goodness, 81 home runs and more than 150 RBIs. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. His lifetime line against Velasquez. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Marlins get a run in the inning on this home run from Christian Yelich. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Jake Peavy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In there, strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, That's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. I mean, very dangerous right now.
Freddie Galvis is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Ramirez has it. On to first, and Peavy sets down the first two easily here.
Batting third, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. So stepping in, JT Realmuto, and he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Pereira patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at Freddie Galvis. You know, when this guy came up, everybody thought he was going to really turn into a pretty good defender. I think he's become a great defender. He can go get it and has the arm strength to throw the ball from deep in the hole, which is really impressive.
Martin Prado now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. His lifetime line against Velasquez, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked, but what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
Stepping in now, Jake Peavy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Miami. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Michael Saunders. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Michael Saunders.
Now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he's set down, 1 away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Jake ready. Here's the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right. Gordon. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 15 long balls and 63 runs batted in. Peavy has his target coming at him with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the 3rd as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over. Back in standing. Nobody out. Runner on first. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Center fielder number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kendrick ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run shot for Griffey Jr. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough
Now
play.
batting, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Digging in, Justin Bour. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Miami. Here's Howie Kendrick. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Brian Holiday. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A called strike over the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Full count now, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He'll try again, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he lays off for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
PV into the windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Realmuto.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Martin Prado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Michael Marriott answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Marriott.
Jake Peavy will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. On the ground to the right side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away. He takes it away and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The runner from third scored easy on that play.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Bases loaded here. Nobody out. This is in the air to left field. Moving under it, Kendrick. And that's the first out of the inning. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. On a line to shortstop.
Center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
This is a pivotal inning right here, and a pivotal at bat to me. I mean, you already got runs on the board. You got a chance here now with 2 outs. You get a big hit here, you can break the game open and basically say bye-bye to the defense.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Junior awaits the 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 4-1. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis.
Leading off for
He's
the
0
Phillies
for
here in the
1 thus
fourth,
far.
The shortstop, number 13.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Jake ready. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball one. Peavy gets the sign. 1-0 on its way.
That's ball two.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 1.
Leading off for the Marlins, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Stanton.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Herrera going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Digging in once again, Justin Bour. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as they stretch the lead to 5-1. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Up next for the Marlins,
Into the box,
catcher,
JT Realmuto. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Martin Prado now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Saunders. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 1. Stepping in, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman, Maikel Franco.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
First
A
baseman,
little bit over halfway
19.
home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So striding in, Tommy Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a swing and a fly ball, not hit all that well out towards Stanton and right. 2 gone.
The batter, left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Now to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Peavy has his target. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Gordon has got it, and the side is retired. It'll be Alexi Ramirez's turn when we come back. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 1. Digging in to try it again, Alexi Ramirez.
For the Marlins.
He'll start.
Shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.